Hey, what's up everybody? In one final bonus video on Robopack, we're going to cover Radar because I felt like I didn't quite do it justice. So you can see here on my screen, this is Radar. It's part of the Robopack platform. So I already have a tenant already implemented. So I'm going to click Scan Intune with Radar, and this is going to scan all of the apps, not just the ones we're deploying, but the ones that have been discovered on people's machines. So this will just take a minute. See, it didn't take long. So you can see here, you can see all the apps it shows discovered or Intune apps. And what's pretty cool is you can actually click on a device. It'll actually, or actually an app rather, you can click on it. It'll show you, okay, these are all the devices that have it. Cool, sure, great. Okay, so now the point is, how do we take that and bring it to where we want? So you're going to go in here and we're going to click Add Patch Flow. So the problem is, right, this doesn't really give us what we need. So we're going to step back for a second. We're going to click Create Patch Group. So it'll take us over here. So we're going to create this in Adobe patch group, no big deal. And we don't really care. We're going to automatically upload. We'll keep 2 versions. Okay, so we'll just leave it like that. We're going to hit a deployment wave. And so in here, what we're going to do is we're going to hit existing group. We're going to select our tenant. Okay, so we know we have Adobe Acrobat users. Cool. So that's our wave. You can see here, all fine, no limit. That's fine. So we're going to save the patch group. So now, let us go back into Radar. We're going to rescan. And of course, probably in general, I'm sure as we move on, we'll get a little more tighter with that type of stuff. But I'm going to hit Add a Patch Flow. We're going to hit Adobe Users. We're going to select that. We're going to hit Create Flow. And so it's going to create a flow for that app. It says this deployment is part of Patch Group Adobe Users. Blah, blah, blah. Fine. So we're going to hit Save and Start Deployment. And so what's going to happen here is it's going to assign the app to Intune, or actually I should say it's going to upload the app to Intune and then assign it to the Adobe Acrobat group that we have that we're already using. And that's one of the things that you need to be mindful of, is make sure you go into Intune and see how are you actually deploying it today to make sure you don't screw up and give it to a bunch of people that you don't want to give it to. But the goal is here is that you leverage it from this perspective, and we're just going to watch the deployment to be done. The app is not small, and it's kind of doing its thing. So we'll go back in, we'll check out Radar. So we'll just rescan real quick. So, but yeah, overall, that's kind of what Radar buys you, is it allows you to kind of pull those in. Keep in mind, you will want to check this Show Existing, so it'll show you. Like, so we already have a deployment for 7-zip. Obviously, the Adobe one's not ready yet. But it's going to show you all your apps that are available. And then there are also some apps that you can't do, which means that you have to manually specify or upload installers to deliver on it, which is totally cool. But it just gives you an idea of kind of what Radar is, kind of where it's going. But it definitely helps bring visibility and makes your life a lot easier.